it's me. I'm here. I don't look very good. Here is Tyler. He's sleeping. There's Lucy. She's crazy. Books are falling because I have too many books. Imagine that. Okay, so we are starting a writing unit, and it's really important that you guys stay focused this week. Even though I'm not here, this is the last week I'm going to be gone. I'm coming back on Monday, or on Tuesday, actually, because Tuesday is Monday's President's Day. But I want you to work on your literary essay. So I've uploaded these slides. I've uploaded an assignment. I'm asking Miss Lipe to make copies so you have physical copies. This week, I really want you from Tuesday to Friday to work on writing. So we're going to be working on our first writing unit. Now this unit is our last Lucy writing unit. This unit is different than other units. You're not writing an argument, a straight argument. You're not writing informational. You're not writing a personal story. You're going to be arguing over a text. So you're going to be talking about characters. You're going to be talking about theme. You're going to be talking about setting. All of these things are going to be things that you're going to be writing an essay about. So it's kind of weird. We'll get used to it. I'm going to ease you into it. But it is important that you start while I'm gone, because if you don't, then we're going to be behind. The other thing is that on these assignments, what I want you to do is after you watch this video, you may watch it as a class, you may watch it individually. After you watch this video, I'm going to give you a keyword. You type in that keyword in the assignment and you will get points for the day. Got it? So I'm going to give you an assignment for today. I'm going to give you a keyword at the end. You put in that word and you get points. Simple, easy. Just shows me that you've watched the video. Okay, so why do we write essays? We write essays to help us grow as writers. We want to be able to communicate and articulate how to persuade. We want to be able to persuade our bosses. We want to be able to articulate our thoughts. We want to be able to discuss things. These are all skills that you need for no matter what job you have, because all of you at one point in time will want to get a raise. All of you will want to ask somebody to do something for you, and you want to be able to be persuasive, okay? So there's a video of the Three Little Pigs. It is very important that you watch this video. I'm not going to show you the video in here. However, you need to be able to use the video in your writing. So please watch the video. Today we're going to be writing an essay over the Three Little Pigs, specifically the third pig. So the Three Little Pigs is a story where there's three pigs that build their own homes. They each use different materials. The first one uses straw, the second one uses sticks, and then the third one uses bricks. That right there tells us a lot about each character. The first one, he built his house out of straw because he's like wanting to go play the game. He's like, I'm going to go play the game. I'm going to build this house as quick as I can. He builds it out of straw. Well, what happens? The big bad wolf comes and blows his house down. So he goes to his other brother. He builds his house out of sticks. Well, he also wanted to go play the game, but he was like, straw's not very strong. I'm going to build it out of sticks, a little bit sturdier. He's like, but I don't have time to be making my house out of bricks. So he builds his house out of sticks, and the big bad wolf comes and knocks it down. The third one is actually takes his time and makes his house out of bricks. And in the process of making his house out of bricks, he has a more sturdy and more reliable home, which ends up being able to stand up to the wolf. So I want you to think today, what about the third pig what did he do that made him the best? And how did he show us who he really is? I realize that this is really juvenile and young. However, I really think that this will be good for you to practice this type of writing. So our claim, or our argument, or our thesis is the third little pig is admirable because A, B, and C. So we're going to come up with A, B, and C. So I know you can also use different formats if you want. If you want to write the third little pig is a hard worker, that's fine. You may also use this claim. The third pig is admirable because he works hard, he's brave, and because he outwits his enemy. So watch the video again to get hints on why I included this. So today what you're going to do is think about scenes and details from the Three Little Pigs that you can use to support or illustrate and give an example of the fact that the third little pig works hard. And that he's so not just that he works hard, but that he outwits his enemy and that he is brave. So you can choose one. If you want to just choose that he works hard, you can come up with examples from that. I suggest you really use a video. So as you write, I want you to unpack examples. It's important to find specific examples. I'm going to give you one. The first example is that he builds his house out of bricks. He takes his time. And that shows us that he is like thinking about the future. He is trying to plan out. He is not trying to just live for today. He's trying to live for the future. And that shows us a lot about his character. So you want to use phrases like this shows. So I would say my claim would be that, you know, he's brave, or not that he's brave, that he's a hard worker. And I would put that in the beginning of the video or the story, the third little pig chooses to make his house out of bricks. This shows, and continue. And then you would come up with something else, like the fact that he has the pot and he boils the wolf. That shows that he's like really like thoughtful too, and that he's thinking about like, how can we get rid of this wolf forever? Okay. There are some posters right here that show you like ways you can do and write an essay. I'm not going to go over them. You have access to this PowerPoint. You have access to the structure as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to write an essay. And I'm going to show you a quick little outline as I do it. I have a notebook right here. I'm sorry, my desk is a hot mess. This is Jeremy's. I don't normally work on this stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to have an introduction. This is a mess, y'all. Okay. You're going to have an introduction. In that introduction, I would write a little bit, like a short summary, followed by your claim. Now, when I say short summary, I'm talking like 2 to 3 sentences. The Three Little Pigs is a story about. There is one pig who builds his house out of straw, another pig who builds his house out of sticks, and a third pig that builds his house out of bricks. A big bad wolf comes and tries to knock the houses down. He is able to knock down the stick house, the straw house, but he is not able to blow down the brick house. And then they end up boiling him as he comes into the chimney. So, short summary, then claim. Then claim. Okay? Then your first paragraph, you're going to have your A. Okay? So, I know that he's a hard worker. Then, your next paragraph, you're going to have second. Or B. And under B, you're going to write, if you're using my claim is that he works hard. He is brave. We know that he's brave because he makes this big plan, and he's hoping that if the wolf does come, that he does come through the chimney and he does burn up. And that's pretty brave because otherwise you're inviting a wolf into your house. Okay? So that trickery might not have worked. And then your third will be about outwitting, or C is outwitting. Okay? These would all be paragraphs, and then your last one would be a conclusion. So we're going real basic 5-paragraph essay, okay? So real basic, you're going to have an introduction, first, second, third, and then a conclusion. In your conclusion, you need to restate your claim and explain why you're arguing that he's admirable or that he's admirable. Because he works hard, he outwits his enemy, and he's brave. You can choose a different claim if you want. I do not mind. However, you do need to write about the 3 little pigs. Please make sure that you watch this video. On Friday, you will have a time to do a makeup work. Let me know if you have any questions. Email me. I love you and miss you, and I will see you shortly. The word of today is going to be, what should it be? Admirable. So ADMIRABLE is the word. You're going to type that in, And if you type that in, I'm going to give you 10 points. And make sure you just turn in the assignment on Classroom. All right, see you later. Bye.